Hello and welcome. Many students of psychology optional in UPSC examinations find difficulty in answering questions that are based on application. So here is a question that I will discuss and I will let you know that how you can frame your answer, what should be the logical design of your answer and how you can score good marks in this. This question has been asked in 2022 and this question is from paper 2 psychology optional, that elaborate the effects of mass media on emotional health and values of youth in our culture. 15 marks. I am repeating, elaborate exactly means with the help of suitable examples, data, studies. You should make your point. So elaborate the effect of mass media. And now question is that mass media, what is the meaning of mass media? So it includes everything. Mass media means medium of mass. It movies that it is in that you see in cinema hall or OTT platform, TV, newspaper, everything. Mass media, YouTube, all social medias and all. So how effect of mass media means you need to show the effect of mass media on emotional health. Now we do not have lab studies on that, this, but we have correlational data, so we will use that thing. And values of you and values, but the emotional health and values both you should specify that how mass media has affected this thing. Now come forward and try to understand this thing. SOCM is a very important agency that time to time releases some survey research or correlation research on behavioral issues. So in one study it says that more than 60% of school going children suffer from sleeplessness in Delhi, and its reason has been cited that because they are indulged in some or other way using mass media. मतलब वो मास मीडिया ज़्यादा यूज़ करते हैं, मतलब सोशल मीडिया की हम बात हो रही है, दैट लेट नाइट दे यूज सोशल मीडिया and that affects their sleep, which in turn affect their emotional health. These things, sleep and emotional health are highly connected thing. Irritations, sleeplessness or insufficient sleep may cause anger, mood swings, many things are there. Likewise, in many medias, this has been widely reported and everybody knows this thing, that youth are very concerned about the number of likes they get on the post, on their pictures, and when they do not get adequate likes or when they compare with other, they easily get frustrated or they start doing something, thinking of something that will somehow get more likes, and then somehow they will prove that. If you look at Erickson's psychosocial development theory of personality, then in this stage of development, particularly in youth age, आप कह सकते हैं कि during adolescent and all, identity is very important thing, peer influence is very important things. So see the theoretical connect from this one. So it says that be it Facebook or Instagram or whatever, they are concerned about likes and dislikes. So social comparison is very important thing, and they feel that they are accepted only when they have good number of likes, and they have moreover they have fear of missing out also. So they are always on social media. I think it is not very uncommon to think that once you are online, all the time online, so unwanted influences keep coming, different sort of masses and all. These things keep cognitively occupied, and which in turns affect emotional health of the individual, because less time for important works, then they miss the work, and finally for a school work or something else, and that give some sort of emotional pain, stress. So you can see this. If you look at the theoretical framework, so behavioral framework means more likes motivates individual to post more stuff of that kind. So it create cycle. Once you get likes, try to maintain more and more like and then comparison keep going. So there goes a competition on social media. See the mess. Behavioral operant conditioning principles. See this. Moreover, it has taken the form of all the time you are on 4G, 5G, things are there. So the moment it is off, emotionally youth would get disturbed, would say, what happens to my, whether mobile is not working or network is there. So see this thing. They are cognitively affected as well as emotionally. And this in parallel, if we look at the psychology of addiction, so it is very clear-cut sign of addiction. And one of the important symptoms of addiction is withdrawal symptoms. If you take youth, if you take mobile from them, laptop from them for some time. Recently, there was a case in Uttar Pradesh. It had been reported that the boy attacked his mother just for the thing that mother took the mobile away from him. He was always involved in that. And moreover, see this thing, the many games are there that is more addictive. I think you remember PUBG kind of things. How many cases were reported in media how TikTok kind of things that were affecting the whole emotional health of the youth. So and the extent was too high, the government took decision to ban such things. So psychology of addiction, withdrawal symptoms. So if you have gone through in paper 1, so all these things you can connect with this, that how this Indian journals on psychiatry has reported several cases of juvenile depressions. So all these things are connected with this what? That ill effect of mass media on emotional health of the youth. And as far as values are concerned, what are values? Our cultural ideal, socio-cultural ideal. If you look at values from socio-cultural perspective, every culture has its own values and ideals that guide the behavior of the individuals, that are used to judge morality also, what is right and wrong and all. Now think of analyze the behavior of youth in the present time and compare that their thought, their behavior, their attitude, their beliefs with the thoughts and beliefs and all overall values of the individuals 25 years or 50 years back. You will find clear-cut differences are there. One important remarkable change you will find that growing materialism. Now things are more material. Morality is a good word. You can say something like ornament that we use on certain occasions. अच्छे मौके होते हैं तो उसको पहन लिया जाता है केवल, बट बाकी रेगुलर में हम जैसे रेगुलर वो साधारण ज्वेलरी पहनते हैं ना, उससे शादी विवाह अच्छे मौके पर जिस तरीके से दिखाने का चीज़ हो गया वैसा. सो समथिंग लाइक दैट. But because this has been part of our culture, that is why legacy is there. Otherwise, there is growing materialism. They judge the thing in terms of profit and loss. So market driven हो गई सारी चीज़ें. हर चीज़ को market decide कर रहा है, sale value decide कर रहा है. So you can think over it. This thing. This is a growing. So morality and materialism is more important. See the shift in value, because values are cultural ideal. Hofstede and Triandes are two individuals, cultural anthropologists. They have made cross-cultural comparisons of how culture differ in their values. So कितना emphasis हम material चीज़ों पे रखते हैं, वो इसके आधार पर भी ईस्टर्न और वेस्टर्न कल्चर को कंपेयर करते हैं. Now in ईस्टर्न कल्चर also you'll find the influence of materialism. एलन मस्क ज़्यादा इन्फ्लुएंशियल हैं रेदर देन महात्मा गांधी के टीचिंग के. They think that is good, but for ideal things, but in practical there is a growing distinction कि जो moral और ये सब चीज़ें हैं वो ideal बातें हैं, practical में ये बातें नहीं होती, something like. It is not to say that there are positive side also, that people have become more, evidential, means they start look for evidences, they do not believe everything blindly. ये positive side है, scientific temperament है, but as far as specific impact on values are concerned, you will find this change, materialism. Likewise, success and importance of success in life, and could value be compromised for the sake of success? Now, at least many cases reveal that youths are concerned about success, and भी बहुत सारे रिपोर्ट्स आते हैं, देखा मीडिया में ही आते हैं, मीडिया के थ्रू, कि उन्होंने कुछ चीज़ें पढ़ा है कि इस तरीके से अमीर बना जा सकता है, इस तरीके से जल्दी से पैसे कमाए जा सकते हैं. और जब उनका जो अभी साइबर क्राइम्स में देखिए इतना ज़्यादा ये हुआ, तो साइबर क्राइम्स का आइडिया भी मीडिया से ही आ रहा है. So you can understand this is how media is influencing values of the things. अभी तक पता नहीं कि हम साइबर क्राइम कर सकते हैं बैठे बैठे. They get learned through media teaching से ही सीखा है उन्होंने. So see the influence of this thing. Social learning, अगर आप theoretical देखें, social learning is becoming over learning, and because of that values are being affected. I'm not saying this just in negative sense. It is being affected, for better or worse. Alcohol का use, whether it is now, it is a sign of being cool. Smoking, survey research reveal that most of the teenagers who started smoking, they give that they started under the influence of social influence, either virtual or social, indirect and social influence. So virtual social influence come from the social media. जो कूल लगने का जो वर्ड कहते हैं लोग, जो उनका इम्पैक्ट सीधा सीधा ये इससे. सेक्सुअल बिहेवियर, सो कॉल व्हेन दिस what is appropriate and inappropriate, or is sexually risky behavior, these things are also influenced by this kind of content that we find on YouTube, Instagram and many others. So चाहे वो OTT प्लेटफॉर्म के थ्रू, जो देखिए आप जितने तरह की चीज़ें आ रही हैं हमारे समाज में, आज पहले था कि वो सेंसर होके आ रही है, अब OTT ने बाईपास दे दिया. नाउ इंडिविजुअल ऑफ different age are getting access to all sort of material, be it Netflix or Amazon and whatever. So you can understand this thing, how it is influencing the psyche of the individual or youth particularly, and values. तो आज values वो नहीं रहा कि हम एकदम प्योरीफाइड तरीके से चीज़ों को देखें. उनका values भी एक इन द ट्रेंड जो है वो है ये कि सक्सेस चाहिए, और सक्सेस के रास्ते में जो आ जाए वो ठीक है, बट दे आर नॉट गोइंग टू डाई फॉर दैट वैल्यूज, समथिंग लाइक दैट. सो आई होप यू आर गेटिंग दिस पॉइंट. सो दीज पॉइंट्स विल मेक, एंड जैसे हमने अभी बताया कि दैट हाउ दे आर शिफ्टिंग द वैल्यूज. जो है ना एक्कल्चरेशन, इनकल्चरेशन का जो कॉन्सेप्ट था कि कैसे एक कल्चर की चीज़ें दूसरे को इन्फ्लुएंस करती है, उसको लेकर हम इसको पॉइंट बना सकते हैं. अभी आपने देखा कि मैंने सारे रिसर्च एग्जाम्पल ये दिया और उसको कनेक्ट किया इधर थ्योरी से, कि कैसे अलग अलग थ्योरी से हम इसको वो कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं, और फिर फाइनली हमने इसको सम अप किया कि इस तरह से पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव दोनों तरह के इन्फ्लुएंसेस मिलते हैं. आई होप यू हैव अंडरस्टूड दिस थिंग. सो अ क्वेश्चन दैट रिक्वायर नॉलेज ऑफ अप्लाइड साइकोलॉजी. अप्लाइड साइकोलॉजी अपने आप में कुछ नहीं है, किसी प्रॉब्लम पे फोकस होता है. सो यू नीड टू आंसर द क्वेश्चन इन सच ए वे दैट अपियर इकोलॉजिकली वैलिड, मतलब जो लगे कि हाँ रियल लाइफ से कनेक्ट हो रहा है. इसको थियोरिटिकल तरीके से आंसर नहीं कर सकते, ये है इसका डिमांड. अब कई लोग कहते हैं कि साइकोलॉजी ऑप्शनल के पेपर 2 का आंसर करना डिफ़िकल्ट होता है. अभी आपने देखा कि ये 2022 का आंसर है मैंने जो किया, इसको आप भी आसानी से कर सकते हैं. और इतना कोई डिफ़िकल्ट भी नहीं है, लेकिन उसका फ्रेम जो है, हाउ यू शुड आंसर द क्वेश्चन, दैट पेपर 2 का फ्रेम जो आंसर है उसका स्ट्रक्चरिंग जो है वो थोड़ा अप्लाइड तरीके से होगा, है ना, वो ज़रूरी ध्यान में रखना। तो आई होप यू हैव अंडरस्टूड एंड यू विल मेक मोस्ट ऑफ इट। मिलेंगे अगले वीडियो में और बात करेंगे किसी और मॉडल आंसर पे।